Greetings, brothers, and welcome back to the BlackManCan men's channel, the channel where masculinity is affirmed and supported, where we as men come to tackle the challenges of modern day society and with our women, and most of all, a place where we strive to become the best version of ourselves. Oh, boy. Without even getting into the likes and shares, y'all, I just want to tell y'all, the Will Smith slapping Chris Rock situation was something I had to talk about, okay? So we gonna chop it up, and I want y'all to give me a little feedback about what y'all think. But first and foremost, without further ado, we gonna jump into it. If this is your first time watching my channel, please like, share, subscribe, but most of all, watch the video till the end. I'm gonna make this one short. The topic of today is gonna be, is your wife truly your partner in marriage? Now, dealing with the situation as I saw it last night, man, I was really disappointed in Will. I was disappointed because, first of all, from my knowledge, that's not who he was. Not who he is and not who he's projected himself to be. But I have seen over the years how his relationship with Jada, he has become a shell of himself. He has been emasculated because the woman that is his wife has gone and put all their dirty laundry on Front Street on her show Red Table for financial gain at the behest of this man. And I think last night was him trying to show strength after being totally emasculated for such a long period of time. Now, one of the things I noticed, because I wanted to do a little research before doing this video, was that Will Smith's book, Will, just came out, and I bought it on Audible Books. And in the first chapter, he said something that spoke volumes to why he acted this way, I believe. He said that throughout his life, he's always felt like a coward because when he was a little boy, his father used to put hands on his mother. And one time he hit his mother so hard in the mouth, blood came out of his mouth, and he felt like a coward because he couldn't do anything about it. And I think last night, he felt, you know what? This is a chance for me to take care of and show strength with the next woman in my life. Not my mama, she's no longer with me, but my wife. And Chris Rock telling a joke, this man got up and slapped dog fire out of him on a sneak attack. Number one. Number two is everybody's sitting here now, and I'm listening to a lot of people on social media saying, oh, you know, he's just defending his wife and black men should be more like this. I'm hearing all these sisters say black men should be more like this. You know what I feel? Number one, it was cowardice for him to go and do that. Number two, if you his wife, the way to protect your husband, the way you want him to protect you is grab his arm and say, baby, no, you better than that. Baby, not here. Baby, we ain't gonna do that. You basically decide to go slap a man in the face based on your woman being upset by a joke, okay? Now, I'm sure Chris Rock ain't know a damn thing about her having alopecia, and really all that is female balding. It's not like she got stage 4 cancer or something. I'm bald, ain't nobody got no sympathy for me. But moreover than that, this woman has spent the better part of 5 years saying things like, look, I had sex with your son's friend because I wanted to feel good. She wanted to feel good, like it's Monsters Ball and she Halle Berry. This is the same woman that went on Red Table and told her mama and him, I never wanted to be married. I cried on my wedding day. This is the same woman that went on Red Table, mind you, this is all in this man's house, and said, it's been 20 years and my man still does not know how to sexually please me. That is the kind of language she says about her spouse, her partner. And I don't hear any women coming to the defense of this brother, ever. I don't hear you simp men coming to the defense of this brother, ever. And you know what? Chickens came home to roost and the man lost it. And I felt bad because I'm seeing that this man, every time I turn around, Will Smith crying. He crying because he's with a woman who has emasculated him. And he's let it happen. And the brother needs therapy. I hope I'm seeing stuff like this with him. I'm seeing stuff like this with Kanye West. And you know what? It was so out of character for Will. So basically, I'm going to tell you, man, unsolved trauma as a child can dictate your life as an adult. He had things going on in his childhood, and it came out to play. It's come out to play in his marriage, and it came out to play last night. His highest honor To win an Oscar for an actor is like to win the Super Bowl for a football player, the World Series for a basketball player, to get an award that will basically signify your greatness for life. So in his greatest moment, it was sullied with this behavior. And I think, number two, Chris Rock's children had to see this. Nobody cares about Chris Rock. All these people sitting there, yeah, he shouldn't have said the joke, yeah. Dude, have you ever been to a comedy club? You go to a comedy club, you sit up front, you take a chance that the joke is going to roast you. And it's a joke. Ain't no joke you can say to nobody that's going to make a man put his hands on another man. I don't see that as being necessary. All right? So for all y'all who condoned what he did last night, we ain't on the same page. Second thing I wanted to say, money doesn't make you alpha. Okay? A lot of times brothers think because they got money. Will got all the money in the world. And you know what? Jada Pink is in love with a dead man. She's still sitting up here talking about Tupac and treating this brother like trash. He a better man than me because after all that, I would have been gone. I'm hearing everything under the sun to make excuses to rationalize this. And thank God Denzel and Tyler Perry, other prominent black men were there to talk to this brother. But brother, this was a big strike for you. And you know what? I still love the brother. I'm happy he got the Oscar, but we got to stop this. We got to stop rationalizing bad behavior and saying and making it make sense, okay? Number 4, most women in beta males are with the woman's side. Always, always. They rationalize this. So I don't even know how you could come to this conclusion. She was not even moved. She had a quick smirk. And the thing was, after he slapped him, he came back and sat down with this big, he felt like a real man. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Brother, this is a bad look, okay? So I'm just gonna tell you, man, the last thing is, to be a man, you must learn to control your emotions. Emotions are energy and motion, brothers. And we as men, we should be able to use logic, reasoning, experience, and knowledge to solve problems and to move towards our goals. Emotion is not the man's game. That's the woman's game. And nobody is going to feel sorry for him later. Because Hollywood may be looking at him like, yo, he's not rap right. So this woman has basically done something that could possibly mess with this man's career. And he did all this crying, all this acting a fool for this. So brothers, I hope you can learn from this lesson. They say a wise man learns from others and a fool learns from himself. I hope y'all brothers out there in relationships can learn. You don't get no points for this. This is how a lot of brothers in the street get killed. This is how a lot of brothers in the street end up in jail for life, supposedly protecting their woman. This man ain't put hands on her. This man ain't spit on her. And Will acted out. So, man, brothers, I hope y'all can take this lesson and digest it a little bit. I'm going to recap real quick. Unsolved childhood trauma affects us as adults. If you got problems like this, man, go seek therapy. Number 2, money does not make you alpha, okay? You have all the money in the world and a woman will still dog you and act a fool, okay? It's the way you handle yourself as a man that makes you alpha. And a woman don't want no weak man. She'll tell you anything she does not, all right? Number 3, most women and beta males go with this. They live in emotion and they'll side with the woman. Yo, brothers, we are not living in the land of emotion. We live in the land of logic, okay? And last but not least, as a man, we must set aside emotions and handle things in a logical way. And I think Will just lost it last night. So I'm hoping things will turn around. Brothers, please take note to this, because you might be in this situation and you might do something that could cost you your job, your life. It ain't worth it. Not for no woman that don't even care about you, that cheats on you with your son's friends, blast you on her channel. Come on, man. So, brothers, I hear what everybody's saying. I'm hearing the whispers. I'm hearing the women rationalize it. I was not okay with it. Anyway, with that being said, I just had to get that off real quick. Brothers, like the channel, share the channel. Come back to us. We're doing great things over here. BlackManCan Men's Channel. I am Frederick Harper, the messenger. And remember that the black man can. And if you ain't know, you better ask somebody. Be safe. Take care of yourself, brothers. And remember, emotions are energy in motion. We don't do that over here. We walk like kings and we think before we act. Peace.